Wash.
It's a wash.
Right. For all of us who have already paid for college, we actually are going to be paying into this college fund to wipe out your debt. And if you've worked really hard,
kids.
Exactly. There's so many people that are on fixed incomes that can't afford to do that. They've already put their kids through school, and now they're going to have to pay more in taxes to pay off other people's school.
A failed Republican candidate for Senate filed a lawsuit challenging President Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness plan. And you would not believe what this dude is about. Welcome into TYT's Overruled. I'm legal analyst Adrienne Lawrence. An Oregon resident filed a complaint in federal court earlier this week challenging Biden's student loan forgiveness plan. If you recall, the plan will forgive up to $20,000 in federal loans for Pell Grant recipients and $10,000 for other borrowers earning less than $125,000 a year. So who would want to deny relief to millions of student loan borrowers? The challenger's name is Daniel Lescober. In addition to being an Oregon resident, per LinkedIn, Lescober appears to be a self-employed performance management consultant, a role he's had for the past 13 years, over which he's not been very successful in being selected as the voice of the people. This per Bloomberg Law. Lescober lost in the Republican primary for the U.S. Senate in 2016 and also unsuccessfully ran for a seat in the Oregon House in 2018 and 2020. He is representing himself in the suit. Although his education on the LinkedIn profile does not include law school, that sounds about right as far as I'm concerned. Now let's turn to the grounds that Lescober uses to attack the student loan borrowers. The complaint filed Monday by Daniel Lescober in the U.S. District Court for the District of Oregon argues that Biden improperly relied on a 2003 law as the basis to reduce or eliminate the obligation to repay federal student loan debt in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The plaintiff also argues that Biden needs clear approval from Congress to eliminate broad swaths of student loan debt, an authorization he contends Biden does not have. Now, this 2003 law, commonly known as the HEROES Act, that's Higher Education Relief Opportunities for Student Act, well, it allows the Department of Education to waive federal student loan requirements to support borrowers during an emergency. Although the HEROES Act is what both Donald Trump and Joe Biden used to pause student loan payments during the pandemic, well, the Trump administration said that the law could not grant authority for mass cancellation of student loans. Well, this interpretation by the Trump administration, it was changed by the Biden administration last month upon granting student loan forgiveness. Lescober's lawsuit indeed could test the limits of presidential authority over federally backed student loans. But given that Lescober, a non-lawyer, appears to be representing himself in the lawsuit, challenging the federal student loan forgiveness as part of the GOP agenda, and the party has really not been sending its best. Well, how do you think that this challenge is going to shake out? You let me know in the comments below. Hit that like and follow button, and thanks for watching.